national NFL analyst Ross Tucker with what he thinks might be some drawbacks for Mike McDaniel as a head coach. Browns will interview him for his second interview later this week.
The negative, and I'm sure you guys have heard this, I know players and coaches down there, and they tried to tighten things up this year, but that doesn't work. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube if you're more or less letting the players run the show. And, I talk with multiple players and coaches that, there's certain guys, Jalen Ramsey, Tyreek Hill, et cetera, they more or less could do whatever they wanted. And I think that's a tough culture to win with. Now, what I would say to you is, does that disqualify Mike and say you can't have that because he's not whatever you guys called him, leader of men or whatever? I don't think I'd go that far, but he doesn't have a good enough culture? Or can he do it if he starts from scratch somewhere else? In other words, you can't, after 3 years, all of a sudden be the guy that's going to be more of a disciplinarian and run a tighter ship. That just doesn't work.
Yeah, those are definitely some reasons to be concerned relative to Mike McDaniel.